I got some blue lights off eBay. They're just little strips. I didn't bother buying a big long one. I got 8 of these in a pack. I'm going to do 4 aside on the front. I've made a bit of a cardboard base, and I'm going to put them. I put four on one piece, and then I'm going to go into the cab. I'm going to try and mount it up under there where the curtain rail is, and I'm going to wire them into my interior cab light. So I'm going to have a go. I'm going to fit them up behind. There's a bit of a gap between the screen and the head lining, so I'm going to try and fit them in there. Whether it'll work or not, I don't know. See in a minute. Right, okay, what I've done, I cut a bit of board, very thin board, painted it black. I've stuck the lights on it, and I've wired it all up together. I've soldered it in and put tape on it. So I've got two wires on this one. Now I've taken the interior light out. I'm going to have to get a couple of bulbs, blue LED bulbs, to go in here. But what I've done, I definitely know that's the positive because I've had the multimeter on it coming out of the van. So the centre one is a positive, and I followed it through, and I've put a positive wire, soldered a positive wire onto there, and then I followed that through, and it goes down to the positive of that bulb, and it comes down through here and goes to the positive of the bulb that side. So obviously this side and this one is negative, so I've branched a negative wire from 2 to 2, soldered on, and I've soldered another wire here to go onto the light fitting. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to get a couple of LED blue bulbs to go in my light. So that's that. So I'm going to fit this now, and then I'll show you. I've just got the wires going into the positive and negative of the plug at the minute, just to test it out, because I wanted to see that they lit before I put it all up. So that's the passenger side done. I'm going to put this one into this side, and then wire it into that light, and hopefully when I open the doors the blue lights will come on, and when I want an evening light or a cab light, just put the ordinary switch on. So I'm going to do that. Right, I've fitted the second row of lights now, and I've got the wire coming through. Well, that works. I've got some blue LEDs above the screen, and that's with the interior light on. Right, a couple of days since I put my blue lights in, and these have arrived in the post. 2 blue LED, and I got them from a company on eBay, Ace Parts. Right, I put those 2 bulbs in. They look alright. I'll have to try it in the dark, see what it looks like. I've also put a couple of strips of white. There's 2 strips in there, and they meet each other in the middle, so that a double row in the middle, up under my pelmet. And I've took the power from this lamp, just joined into the wires, and I've put a little tiny switch right up under there, so that I can turn them on and off independently of this main light. They don't come on with this main light. I've got the same on the kitchen side. I put a blue one up there, so it lights me clock up on an evening, so I can see me clock in a blue light. And then going the other way from the blue, I've got some more whites. Again, I put a little switch up in there, and again I've taken the power from this centre light. Also, beginning of this year, my bathroom light went out, so what I'd done, This one, he went out, stopped working, probably got steam and that in it. Anyway, it was the gubbins. The tube was alright, it was the gubbins. So what I'd done, this one here, I never used this one. We used to use the ones in the middle of the van, so I changed it out for that one, and I took the tube out and the gubbins out, and I put LED blues in it, and that's quite nice on a night time. When you go into the bathroom with that lit, it's quite good. And because it's not using any power, you can leave it on quite a long, you know, all evening. And when you go into the wardrobe, it lights the wardrobe. It was a new one of these, was about £15, and I thought, well, I don't really need one, because we've got the one under the canopy there. I've got the one in the centre that's got 2 bulbs in it. This one, it has two bulbs. So, and then I got the one this side, so it was bright enough with just these 3. So I really didn't need to do a replacement on that one. So it's quite somewhat different now to having it blue. It's not quite dark yet. I've just come out. Let's see what these blue lights are like. Yeah, that's quite alright. Don't look bad. I've got the blue ones on up here. Now this one, with the bathroom being white, it kind of like reflects the blue. Whether the camera's going to pick this up, I don't know, but it's quite nice.